Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, let's talk about building something, an architectural blueprint, but not for a house. It's for one thing, and one thing only, getting people to click. If you've ever poured your heart into great content only to see it get ignored, yeah, this is for you. We're going to build the system to fix that, right now.
So let's just get right to it. There's this question, right? It probably keeps a lot of us up at night. You spend hours, maybe days, making something you are genuinely proud of. You hit that publish button, you're excited, and then nothing, just crickets. Why? Why does incredible content so often get totally ignored?
Well, here's the thing, and it's actually pretty good news. The problem? It's probably not your content. Not at all. Think of it like this. You've built this amazing house, right? But nobody's coming inside because the front door is, well, it's kind of boring. It's not a content failure, it's an impression failure. That entrance, that first impression, it just isn't doing its job.
So, the solution? We have to stop guessing. Stop just throwing stuff out there and hoping it works. We need to start designing. We need a solid, repeatable blueprint for that front door, for your title and your thumbnail, to make it absolutely irresistible. So, let's get to it. Let's build that thing together.
Okay, section 1. Let's start building. You know, any great structure, it's got to have a solid foundation. And for what we're doing, that foundation is all about understanding the psychology of the viewer, what actually makes someone click.
Really, it all boils down to this one super powerful idea, the curiosity gap. Now, there's a fancy psychological term for it, but honestly, the best way to think about it is like a mental itch, you know? You give someone just enough information to get them interested, but you leave out a key piece. You create this gap between what they know and what they suddenly need to know. And that gap, it's an itch. And the only way to scratch it is to click.
So how do we create that gap? Well, we've got 4 main tools in our toolbox, our building materials, if you will. First, emotion. You got to make them feel something, surprise, joy, even a little bit of fear. Second, value. You have to clearly promise a benefit, a solution to a problem they have. Third, urgency. Make it feel like this is timely, that they need to know it now. And finally, specificity. Using numbers, data, it just makes everything feel so much more real and believable.
All right, section 2. We've got our foundation poured. Now it's time to put up the first major pillar, the title. And listen, a title is so much more than just a label. It's the headline. It's the hook. It's the one thing that's going to make someone stop scrolling.
And building a killer title, it's actually a pretty simple 3-step plan. Step 1, you've got to nail down your core value. What is the single biggest promise you're making to the viewer? What are they going to get out of this? Step 2, inject those triggers we just talked about. Weave in some emotional words, throw in some numbers, use the right keywords. And step 3, refine it. Be ruthless. Cut out every single word that isn't absolutely necessary until it's punchy, clear, and you can understand it in a split second. Okay, let's see this in action, because this is where it gets fun. Before, my trip to Japan. Okay, it's a label. It's fine. But after, 7 Japanese food secrets you must try before you die? Whoa. See the difference? That's a promise. You've got specificity with the number 7, you've got insane curiosity with secrets, and before you die, I mean, come on. Or how about this one? How to edit videos. Meh. Becomes edit videos 3x faster with this simple AI trick. Bam! It's specific, it promises huge value, and it creates that itch. It's not just a how-to anymore, it's an unmissable upgrade.
Section 3. Okay, our first pillar, the title, is standing strong. Now let's build the second one, the thumbnail. And if the title is the headline, then the thumbnail, man, that's the movie poster. It's the cover of the magazine. Its job is to sell the entire experience in one single image.
Designing a great thumbnail is actually pretty straightforward. You just have to remember the 3 C's. First up is color. We're talking bright, contrasting colors that just pop off the screen. Second, contrast. You have to make sure everything is super clear and easy to read, even when it's shrunk down to the size of a postage stamp on someone's phone. And the third C, maybe the most important, is character. A human face with a really clear, expressive emotion. Shock, excitement, whatever. It creates an instant connection. It's magnetic.
And this right here, this quote, is the key. You got to reframe how you think about thumbnails. It is not just a preview. It's a billboard. It's an advertisement. Its one and only job is to sell the click. It has to scream, hey, this experience is worth your time.
All right, section 4, we have our foundation, viewer psychology.
We have our two pillars, the title and the thumbnail. Now for the most critical part of this whole blueprint, we got to put the roof on. This is all about synergy. It's where we lock the title and thumbnail together so they work as one. They aren't two separate things, they're a single creative unit.
And the number one rule of this whole synergy thing? It's called congruence. It's simple. Your title makes a promise, and your thumbnail has to visually back it up. I mean, think about it. If your title is, "My craziest skydiving jump ever," your thumbnail can't be used sitting on the couch, right? That mismatch, it instantly creates distrust, and poof, they've scrolled on.
So here's a little checklist you can use, a quick audit for your own stuff. Just ask yourself these 3 questions. 1. Are they congruent? Does the picture match the words? 2. Do the emotions line up? You know, a really serious title probably shouldn't have a silly, goofy thumbnail. And 3. Is the expectation crystal clear? When somebody sees both your title and your thumbnail, do they know exactly what they're about to get? No confusion.
And there you have it. That's the blueprint. When you have this, you're not just, throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping something sticks. You have a real, repeatable process. You've got the psychological foundation, you've got the 2 strong pillars of title and thumbnail, and you've got that roof of synergy holding it all together. You're not hoping for clicks anymore. You're engineering them.
Look, you've already done the hard part. You've built the masterpiece. Now, you have the blueprint to build a front door that's just as impressive. So the only question left is, what are you going to build to finally